My name is Jeff Ginsberg, Chief Email Officer of the Email Guide, and I'm here at MarketingSherpa in Miami, Florida, with President of MarketingSherpa, Bob Lorum. I had the great opportunity to meet you last year, Bob, and glad to have the opportunity to actually interview you this year. So kind of give it to us. Tell us who you are and what you do for MarketingSherpa.
Sure. Now, again, Bob Lorum with MarketingSherpa. I'm president of the company for about a year and a half now. And I originally came from Marketing Experiments, one of our sister companies, running the services group down there, the optimization group for both email and landing page optimization. Apparently did a pretty good enough job to come up and take over the company about in November of last year for MarketingSherpa and try to restructure the company in a lot of ways and take it to the next level as far as refining the overall processes of the people we have and some of the different products and services that we offer. So Sherpa overall as a company, we've grown in productivity this year more than in profitability in many ways. And 2000 now was a very interesting year in a lot of ways. And some of the plans for this year going forward are around email as well as other topics. We're really looking to reach out and visit more as much as social media and all the different newfangled aspects of marketing are out there. We still believe in the face-to-face contact with our customers and getting out and talking to them and hands-on training and having more events, larger scale events like this, as well as smaller workshops where we're actually training people on a face-to-face kind of a one-on-one classroom style training. So you'll see a lot of expansion in that area this year, as well as some things going on in Europe and some other parts of the world.
Great. As you touched on, it's certainly been a hard year economically,
sure.
and I know you said personally, but economically and tactically, things are changing in the email marketing industry. Things are changing in online and social and the whole communications world. Kind of, can you touch on that and tell us how you're handling that?
Sure. I think the main gist for this particular summit, we looked beyond just email. We looked at this being more of an opt-in type event where it's not just, it's more permission-based marketing. Anywhere where we get someone to say, yes, I'm interested, you can sign me up for your newsletter, yes, please send me information about your company. So looked across social media, mobile marketing, and email, and kind of looking at them, all three of those mediums working together. So where we see the market going is, email still being a very strong play as far as always being the center stone of communication with getting your information out and getting people to do business with your company and also building your list, but also working and showing how the different things work with the different technologies that are out there. So in some ways getting back to the basics, but also treading lightly or walking before we run with some of the other technologies before we just jump into the social media bandwagon and do everything a lot more strategy-based than tactical-based type things.
Sure. I wasn't actually going to ask you guys, but I'll bring this one to you. Kind of give us maybe 2 or 3 pointers that you think the newbies or the new email marketers should be following or doing.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, like right back to the beginning, because I personally think that as much as I kind of think we're all pros or old hat or veterans at the game, there's a lot of people out there who haven't done an email marketing campaign. They don't know what an email marketing campaign is. They don't know what opt-in is, and kind of take it back to square one and maybe kind of bring up what are those first few steps that they should be doing.
Well, I think I'm glad you said that, Jeff. I mean, I think a lot of I come from the old school. I'm getting a little older in my days now, and I still believe that, again, face-to-face marketing and talking to people is still the best way to market. And I think that a lot of the blocking and tackling of just basic email concepts about how to write subject lines, how to do transactional emails, how to do the basic functions of getting email deliverability better than it could be by optimizing email and all the different areas within an email that that can be optimized either individually or collectively. So I think that if you were to ask me, the main thing to take away from this conversation would be getting back to the basics, learning that there are many different levels of people with different levels of talent, and then some people in a lot of cases are being asked to do, well, in most cases being asked to do more with the talent they have at their offices. The marketing managers now playing strategy and also the tactical experts. So in some ways, the old guys like me got to go back to school and learn some of these things on how to be a tactical expert to be able to do it more effectively. So I think training, reading, getting back to the basics, and then also dabbling in some of the newer technologies that are out there, but make sure you walk before you run so you understand why you're doing what you're doing.
Sure. So, is there anything else that you want to say to the marketing community now that you have an opportunity to kind of share some of your insights or wisdoms, or
I think, I got to be honest, if I was to say one thing to the marketing community, it's don't be afraid of the new things that are out there, but also remember what the basics were that got you where you were. I think that I fall into the pattern of being a little bit on the old school side of the marketing fence and saying, you know, I did things a certain way before and things have changed dramatically, and there's a lot of fads that are out there, a lot of things, but I think you got to continuously educate yourself as far as me as a president of a company, and even at the tactical and strategic level, understand the intricacies of all these things and how they work or don't work and how they can help your business. So overall, I'd say study, learn, listen to the people that are younger than you, maybe find some people that are younger than you to help you learn these things, and then of course bring some of the wisdom of the management and the maturity that an older person like myself or even older might have, and blend those things together. I think that's going to make Marketing Sherpa really successful in the future, because we are thinking things through before we just jump in and do something haphazardly. And I think that could be good advice for a lot of companies.
Great. I really appreciate it. So I want to thank you for your time, great insights, always a pleasure. I look forward to this, I'm going to call it a weekend, but it's not really the weekend.
Than that, isn't it?
Yeah, last couple days of the week, but really been gearing up for this, and I want to thank you for your time, and we'll say goodbye. I'm Jeff Ginsberg, and this is Bob Lorum.
Thank you.
We're here at Marketing Sherpa. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. All right, appreciate it.